Now let's discuss factors and multiples. Now say I have a number 10. Now all the numbers that can divide 10, and I'm talking about all the natural numbers that can divide this number 10. So the numbers are 1, 2, 5 and 10. These are the numbers that can divide this number 10. So these numbers are called the factors of 10. Whereas this number 10 is called the multiple of all these numbers. Now, if I write the tables of all these numbers, I will find this number 10 in the table of each of these numbers. So 10 is the multiple. Or you can take it this way, that if I take any number from this list, if I take any number and I multiply that number with the other number from this list, I will get this number 10. So 10 is called the multiple of these numbers, whereas these numbers 1, 2, 5 and 10, they are called the factors of this number. Now here, one thing is very important, that this number 1, since we know that this number can divide every number, so 1 is a factor of every number. And also that the number itself, this is also a factor, because 10 ones are 10. 10 can also divide this number 10. So if you're writing all the factors, simply you need to begin with this 1 and you are going to end at that specific number. And then all the numbers in between this, your lower limit and the upper limit, they are also going to be the factors. So all those numbers are called the factors of that specific number, whereas that specific number is going to be the multiple of all those factors. So this is basically a simple concept of factors and multiples. Now there are two very common terms that we extensively use in mathematics. The first one is called the HCF and the second one is LCM. Now this HCF stands for the highest common factor and LCM is the least common multiple. Now let's write the HCF and LCM of two simple numbers. Let's take 10 and 20. So as an example, I take these two numbers and I simply want to write the HCF and the least common multiple of these two numbers. Now the simple method is that you can use the prime factorization, and there are also other different methods. But if I take these two numbers and I start by dividing the smallest number apart from 1. So the smallest number apart from 1 which can divide both these numbers, that is a 2. So 2 5s 10 and 2 10s 20. And the next, which the smallest number that can divide these two new numbers 5 and 10, that is 5. 5 1s 5 and 5 2s 10. Now at this point there is no number apart from 1 that can divide these two numbers. So at this point, if I multiply these two numbers 5 2s, I will get 10. This 10 is the HCF of these two numbers. And in order to find the LCM, you have to go all the way till you get all these numbers equal to 1. Say I have this number 1, but I also need to make this a 1. So 2 1s 2. Now here I have made these numbers 10 and 2 20 equal to 1. Now multiply all these numbers and the answer is 20. Now this 20 is the LCM of these two numbers. Now we use the terms HCF and the LCM, highest common factor and the least common multiple. Let's first take this HCF, the highest common factor. Now simply this is highest common factor. Why don't we consider the least common factor? Why don't we consider this least common factor of any two numbers? Now to answer this, let's consider two simple numbers, say 2 and 4. And we need to find out the least common factor of these two numbers. So what is the smallest number that can divide any number? That is 1. So the least common factor for any number, the least common factor for any set of numbers, it is always going to be 1. We don't need to find it, it is always going to be 1 because 1 is the smallest number that can divide any numbers. So that is the reason we don't consider this, because the least common factors for any numbers, it is always going to be a 1. Now let's discuss the LCM. We found out the LCM using different methods. Now let's see why don't we consider the highest common multiple. The highest common multiple. Why only the least common multiples? Say I have again these two numbers 2 and 4. Now in order to find out the multiples, the simple method is to simply write the tables of these two numbers. The table of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way towards infinity. And the table for 4 is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. Now, here we are talking about the highest common multiple. Simply, we cannot even find out the complete table of a single number because it goes all the way towards infinity. Since if we cannot find out the complete table for a single number, how can we find out the complete table for two numbers? And then how can we point out the highest common multiple? We cannot go all the way towards infinity. We cannot go towards the higher multiples. Then how can we find out the highest common multiple between two numbers? It is completely impossible because we cannot find out the highest number in the table. So every time if you consider the least common factor for any two numbers, it is always going to be a 1. And the highest common multiple for two numbers, it is impossible to find out because the numbers, the tables for numbers, they never tend to stop. They go all the way towards infinity. So the highest common multiple between any set of numbers, it cannot be obtained. So this is the reason that we don't consider LCF and the HCM. I hope you liked the video. Thank you very much. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.